Hey guys, it's Alexandria X, and I used to make content on Instagram, but now I have switched over to YouTube, and the type of content I like to make are vlogs, talking videos, TV show commentary, and movie commentary. If you're new here, subscribe down below, and if you're not new here, welcome back. And today we're going to be talking about a topic that I've kind of been wanting to talk about for some time, but just really haven't had the courage to talk about. It's in the title of this video. If I keep looking down, I have my computer here, and I'm reading off the notes that I made on my computer and basically just giving me an outline of the things that I really want to say. So let's just get into this video. Growing up as the outcast black kid, I feel like there's like a small community out there of us black kids who grew up as an outcast within black kids at our school and everything like that. And if you know, like if you've been on my Instagram before, I've talked about the subject many times, but I used to go to a predominantly white school. Like the area that I used to live in used to be predominantly white, and that's where I went to school at. Even though I did go to a predominantly white school, you would think black kids would try to stick together. No, that didn't happen. So today I'm just going to talk about my experiences. I think this video is not going to be too long of a video because I didn't write too many notes, but I still just want to share my experiences out there. Growing up, I never necessarily got along with a lot of other black kids because I would never simply have the same interest as the other black kids. Now, I don't want to say that my interests were white, but I simply didn't act black enough, or I had black interests to be friends with other black kids. I honestly was just a social outcast, period. Like growing up, I was just the most social outcast ever, but especially with black kids, I wasn't even on the spectrum of outcast. That's how far of an outcast and an outsider I was amongst black kids growing up. Even like combining with the way I talk, many black kids would always be like, "You talk proper," and it hurt my feelings because I never felt black enough. And then I was an outcast amongst white kids honestly because, well, I was black. Looking back over the years, I barely talked to black kids because of how different I was. When I met white kids, they would assume that I would be like other black kids, so loud. Alexandria. But I want to let y'all know and do like another disclaimer in this. Now obviously in this video I am not saying that all black people are these things, because with the false representation of how black people are portrayed within the media and how the black kids at my school acted, like literally the black kids at my school would literally act like the false representation of black people on the media, and it sucked. So they expected me to act the same, and I just want to clear that up. Now, like I said, not all black people are like this in how the media portrays black people to be, especially like within the 2000s. But it just so happens that all the black kids at my school, or majority of them, acted like how the media portrayed us to be. So, like I said, and that's not my fault. I don't know what to do with that. That was in the past. Like I said, I can't tell you why that was, but continue with the video. Obnoxious and just doing things just to be doing things. That also kind of hurt my feelings because I couldn't believe that this is how white people saw us black people, just as one group as a whole. Like we all act the same, and that is obviously far from the truth because all black people do not act the same. So it honestly hurt my feelings that white people had this one concept of black people. When I would get around the white kids, I mean, they wouldn't say it to my face like, "Oh yeah, you don't act black," but they would definitely be like, she's a different one. She's not like them other black kids out there." While I liked poetry, the other black kids was focused on their shoe game. While I wanted to write stories, black kids was into rap culture. Editing Lysandria again, but also another disclaimer. Obviously, I know not all black people are like the things that I had just stated, but this was my experience growing up with the black kids that I grew around. Remember, this is what happened to me. Like, you cannot be getting angry at the past that I have lived in. was simply the reality that I had once lived. So don't even get mad at me for this, but was the truth. All right, back to the video. The other black kids, excuse me, that set me apart from the other black kids because I simply did not fit the stereotype or the standard of what the other black kids at my school was doing. Even ending my high school career, being in the club that I was in, I literally felt like an outsider and an outcast, because while a lot of the club members had a lot of the same similarities with each other, I didn't share any similarity with them, only the fact that I was black. And that was that. Like, that's the only thing we had in common with each other. And it brought back so many memories from my childhood. Being the outcast black kid is an experience on its own. And I know there is like another black kid maybe right now watching this video and being an outcast like themselves. And if you are, consider subscribing to my channel, because we're gonna be outsiders and outcasts together. Because I was, like I said, I was the most outcast ever. Like, I didn't have any interest as black kids, and even like looking back on it and closing my eyes and thinking, I barely ever had black friends because of how different I was. Like, I didn't talk to many black kids. Really hope you guys like this video. Like I said, it was a really short video because I didn't really have much to talk on and what to say. Like I said, I hate looking on my computer and talking to you guys at the same time when making these videos. I know it can get really annoying, but I mean, I kind of wanted to stay on one topic in the video. But I really hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe mainly. And I hope that you have a good day. Bye.